Hey y'all, this is All of Destiny, and in this video, really quickly, I wanted to come and do an intro because you're not gonna really see me in the video. I wanted to do like a video for people that are just now starting to do, well, not just starting. I just wanted to do like a video for people that want to do their own Flexi Rod set and they just really don't think that they can, because I post pictures of my hair and then people are like, oh, I wish I could do my own Flexi Rod set like that. And the thing is, you actually can do your own Flexi Rod set. It just takes time. Just keep trying it. Like, the more you do it, the better you get it. It would have been better if I would have recorded me doing it actually on myself, because then you would see how I'm doing it on me, because you want to do it on you. I didn't show you all like a full panning of the end results. I'll usually turn out the same. This is a quick update on my hair also. I did my hair on Friday. Today is Thursday, so tomorrow it'll be up for 1 week. Yeah, still holding up good. Like I told y'all in my other video, of course I fluffed it. It was getting bigger and bigger and more cute. I'm narrating in this video, kind of explain more instead of just doing like music. I figured I could use the time, since I'm not talking in the video, to explain things. But I'm sure y'all will let me know if it's helpful. I always feel like stuff that I already know how to do is not really helpful, so I never really know exactly what to explain about it. I'm gonna let y'all get right into the video. I figured the easiest way for you to tackle doing your own hair if you're beginning is to start in 4 different sections. So what I like to do first, I just take some kind of moisturizer. The one we have around the house at the moment is the Africa's Best Oil Moisturizer, so that's what I'm doing. I apply a lot of that to the hair, because if you're not going to really be able to work with it that much throughout the week, you want to make sure you go ahead and get it moisturized. So then you use some kind of setting lotion. The purpose of the setting lotion is to hold the hair, to hold the curl, to make sure that it lasts. If you want to go in and separate that curl or sit in class and pull it up and down and watch it bounce back into place, then it's going to bounce back into place because it's got setting lotion in it. Each section is about 1 inch wide. And then when you go in to roll the hair with the rods, you want that section to kind of look like a square. See that? If you can see, it's kind of like a square section. And as you roll it, pull it all the way out to the side. Don't try to hold it directly like forward. Pull it all the way out to the side and then roll it in place. And you can just like fold the rest of it over to kind of, so you can move around, hold your neck, do whatever. But you pull it all the way to the right, loop it around itself 2 or 3 times if you don't have end papers. That'll kind of help you get the hair more like locked, and the ends won't just be dangling off the rod. So I just continue this process all the way up, and when I make a section, that section is about 1 inch wide. You don't want it to be too big, because then you won't be able to get that much of the new growth and all of that kind of stuff. So I brush it far over to the right. That way when I get towards the middle, or when I get to the end, it lines up perfectly right there. And don't be afraid to kind of hold that rod tight and get the new growth, because if you're rolling gently like you're afraid your hair gonna break or something, then when you take the rods out, your relaxed pieces are going to be perfect, but your new growth is going to look like a little afro and kind of make your curls kind of stick up like fat. So hopefully this makes sense. You can fold it over in the opposite direction from the way that you rolled it. That's what I do to hold it in place. Okay, so the first 2 sections are complete, and they are pretty much, I don't know, the first 2 sections complete, okay? So you proceed with the same process, use some kind of moisturizer, and you can also, after you moisturize it, you can go ahead and, like, what do y'all call it? Moisturize and seal, when you put an oil on your hair too. So you can do that also, but I do the oiling at the end. So make sure you get that setting lotion in there really well. From the root all the way to the end, because you want the entire hair, the entire strand of hair to be, saturated. And I kind of just use the dimming brush just to detangle the hair more than what the comb is doing. Since the comb is like a wide tooth comb, it's not going to smooth the hair out as smooth as it looks right now. So I roll the hair again, like I said, over itself 2 or 3 times. Sometimes I use end papers, sometimes I just don't feel like it. It's quicker to not use them and just loop the hair around itself first. That'll hold the end of it in place. But end papers make sure that when you use end papers, it kind of makes sure that you grab at every little string, and it'll make sure that all the strands are curled. So yeah, I kind of just pat the hair on top of itself just to keep it from running down over her. And her hair is kind of shorter in the front, but I still roll it with the same size roller. I just hold it closer to her head. And pretty much once you get the hang of it, it's like bada bing, bada boom. In real time, I would say that this took me 30 minutes. She sat under the dry for an hour and a half while I did my mama hair. And, you know, it's just easier once you get the hang of it. Because believe me, when I first started, it was like, it was wearable, but it wasn't like how I wanted it to be. And when you get to the front section, if you know that you're going to want to like wear your hair to the left or to the right where the part is, or in the middle, then just kind of go ahead and separate that part before you roll it. But you can kind of move the curls around. It just depends on what you want or what you prefer for your hair to look like, okay? Okay, now, when I unroll these, I'll make sure I explain to y'all the way I unroll them, because I watch a lot of Flexi Rod videos, and I'd be like, no, don't unroll it that way. But the way I do it, I don't know how to even explain, but you see how I'm like swiveling it around like that? It kind of keeps the curl as a curl, meaning that it's going to stay going in the direction that it's already going in, if that makes any kind of sense. Now, there's a different way that you can do it wrongly. Not wrongly, but it'll just make you do more work. See, watch. See that? How you unraveling it in one direction? That means that you have to go in and fix the curl and make it go back into the way it's supposed to be. That's why I don't do all of that, because I don't got time to individually fix each curl. So what I do is I spin it around in like a little circle, and that kind of keeps it as a curl. See why I don't like to explain things? It's difficult. But yeah, just remove all of the rollers. Don't try to work with your hair yet, because you never know. It might already be perfect, and you might not even have to separate it, because your hair could just be like cute and just nice. But I use some kind of oil. In this video, I'm using Mega Care olive oil. Put that on your fingertips and separate your curls. I have a detailed video on how I separate my curls, how you do this, prevent frizz, get a perfect Flexi Rod curl, blah, blah, blah. I will link that in the description box, and I will link it in this video. For those of you that are watching on a computer, you'll be able to see the link right here in the video. But I just go in and I separate the curls and go in from the root. And if it's a little damp, then straighten it back out, roll it back up, and you don't really have to get back under the dry unless you just want to. But she didn't get back under the dry. We just took those out in the morning. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I hate that I didn't get like a full picture or a full pan of the results, but you can pretty much see what it looks like. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And I will stop talking now and just let y'all finish the last few minutes of the video. Okay, bye. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know if you learned anything or if you found anything about this video helpful, because I would just really appreciate it. So I'll talk to y'all later.